What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger, and we're jumping back into some road to the show here today. Got a 4-game set with the Mets, who are 11 games over 500. We are considerably under 500. Fourth place in the division, only 2 teams in the National League worse than us as defending World Series champs. Not a good time. Anyway, here we go. Bottom of the first, runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in, batting third in the order. 267 the batting average here. Dean Kramer is a man on the mound for the Mets in this one. Looks like he hits 96 with the 4-seamer, 90 on the cutter, 94 on his 2-seamer, nothing else quick. And first pitch there, cutter on the lower outside corner of the zone. And it's a simple fly ball into left field. 1 pitch is all it takes to get out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. And top of the fourth, we come back. Mets are up 1-0. Jeff McNeil at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Has a strikeout next to his name so far today. Nobody out, nobody on. 1-2 the count for him here against starter Cade Cavalli. And we get a ground ball here. Easy play. 1 away here in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the inning, I'm at the plate for the second time today. 0 for 1 so far after that F7. Let's see what I can do against Dean Kramer this time around. He's throwing pitch number 27 of the game. Ripped one into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. You betcha. We'll take the single. Any base hit is a good base hit, the way I see it. 102 off the bat. Hot diggity. That got out there in a hurry. Top of the fifth, though, still a 1-0 ball game. Ronnie Mauricio is at the plate for the Mets. He's 0 for 1 on the day, has a 2-1 count with 1 out and nobody on here. Wind-up and the pitch from Cade Cavalli, and it's a simple ground ball. We're going to throw to first, and that'll be the second out here in the visitors' half of the fifth. Moving on to the bottom of the sixth, I'm standing in. 1 for 2 day for me so far. Runners on first and second, and only 1 out. Base hit here will probably tie the game. Still looking at Dean Kramer on the mound for the Mets. So first pitch of this at-bat. 4-seamer at the top of the zone. Late swing and a foul ball. 0-1 the count now. I'm hitting .336 on the season with runners in scoring position. So it's not like I'm doing horrible. Just not doing good enough. Not to help the team out too much. 2-seamer above the knees there is fouled away despite the good swing timing. 0-2 the count after that one. And I chop it a circle change low and inside. Somehow got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-2 the count. The next 2-strike pitch from Kramer. Off the plate away with a circle change. 1-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me a good one to hit. I mean, he's giving me a couple, but nothing too great here with the rain falling. 4-seamer there on the outside corner. Got a piece and fouled it off down the right field line and out of play. So the count remains 1-2. We're looking at pitch number 6 of the at-bat here. All right, the next 1-2 pitch from Kramer is chopped to the shortstop. It's going to be a 6-4-3 double play that retires the side and ends the threat of scoring a run in this one. Not a productive at-bat at all, for me anyway. All right, we come back top of the 7th. Still a 1-0 ball game. Luis Gonzalez at the plate for the Mets. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a triple and a run scored. 0-1 count for him here with the bases empty and nobody out. Wind up and the pitch from Cavalli is a ground ball to the right side. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. Easy play. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Couple batters later, we have Heliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk on his line score. Got a full count with a runner on first and 2 away. Still a 1-0 ball game. And the payoff pitch from righty Cade Cavalli is going to be a ground ball to the right side. Going to get past me into right field, so that's a base hit. Runners on first and second now with 2 away in the top of the 7th. All right, we come back top of the 8th. It's a 1-1 ball game now. 2 outs and nobody on for Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat against reliever J.T. Ginn. There's a big shift to the left side, and he chops one to the right side. First baseman fields it just a step away from the first base bag. So 3 unassisted on that play, and that ends the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 9th now. 1-1 ball game still. I'm standing in for the 4th time today. 1 for 3 so far here. Nobody on and one away. We got to get on base. Oh man, I don't like this dynamic challenge at all. We'll try to hit the double or better. Dave Dunning is the man on the mound now in relief for the Mets. He's got a 92-mile-an-hour sinker, 81 on the slider, 89 on his cutter, 86 on the circle change. And he has swung way out in front of that slider off the plate away. 0-1 the count. That was a horrific swing and a miss. No chance of making contact there. Second pitch, though. Another slider off the outside corner and a bit high. 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. Come on, big fella. Oh, another slider inside corner this time. Fouled off down the right field line. That gets down on foul ground. No play made. 1-2 the count here. The next pitch. Check swing on a slider. Come on, game. Let me swing at it. Oh, dude, that is so not cool. Top of the 10th now. We're back at it. Brett Beatty is the man at the plate for the Mets. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Mets are up 3-1 here with runners on the corners and 2 away. 0-2 pitch on the way here from reliever Brett Martin. That's going to be a ground ball to the right side. We'll throw to first to get the third out and stop the bleeding here in the top of the 10th. We're going to move to the bottom half and try to get back in this one. And it doesn't happen. New York takes the win here in game number 1. Final score 3-1. Let's move on to game number 2. And you know what that means. That means this is where I tell everybody watching today, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the first as we come into it. 2 away, nobody on for me. I'm batting third in the order, 267 the batting average coming into this one. Lee Nam is towing the rubber for the Mets in this game. He's got a 92-mile-an-hour two-seamer, looks like, and nothing else quick. Sinker only hits 89. And a curveball in the dirt there got me to swing over it. 0-1 the count. I'm leading the National League in assists, but it's not doing much to help the team here. The 0-1 pitch now. Right down the middle, I send it into center field, but that's going to get caught right at the center fielder with that one. And that ends the first inning. We're moving on to the second. Still no score. Bottom of the third, we come back to it. Cardinals are up 2-0 now. Nobody out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Lee Nam still towing the rubber for New York. Now let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. First pitch. Change-up on the lower outside corner of the zone. Got a piece and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. I have 136 hits on the season. That's tied for 7th in the National League. I'll be darned. And a curveball in the dirt there. Not going to get the call. Didn't swing at it either, so 1-1 is now the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Oh, two-seamer at the top of the zone. Popped into foul ground down the right field line, but the right fielder is over there to make the play. So a pop out and foul ground to the right fielder is the first out in the home half of the third. Home half of the fifth, we come back. Cardinals are up 3-0. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 1 for 6 on the series. Nobody out, nobody on for me, and I'm facing Lee Nam yet again. And I get a dynamic challenge here. We got to go for the hitting a single or better. Let's see what I can do with pitch number 73 of the game for Lee Nam. Swung on, got a piece of the curveball. A little too far out in front of that to do anything good with it. 0-1 the count after fouling that one away. Second pitch of the at-bat is inside just barely with that slider. Didn't quite hook in enough to get the inside corner, so the count moves to 1-1. It's pitching me pretty low here. We watch a two-seamer below the knees, and that makes the count 2-1 now. Finally ahead in the count. The next pitch. Oh, floats a curveball in there, late swing, got a piece, fouled it off. 2-2 the count. Man, that was a good one to drive, and I missed it completely. The 2-2 pitch is a two-seamer on the inner third. Popped up to the first baseman there. And there you have it. First out in the bottom of the fifth is complete. Pete Alonso, the man, making the play there. Bottom of the seventh, we come back to it. 4-0 ball game, Cardinals on top. I'm standing in for the fourth time today, still rocking the 0-for. So 0 for 3 today, 1 for 7 on the series. With Thad Ward's the man on the mound for the Mets in relief now. He has a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Cutter hits 90. Nothing else quick. And the first pitch was a cutter at the top of the zone, fouled up and back out of play. Runner on second and one away here, and I got lucky with that pop-up that it made it on the other side of the screen. The 0-1 pitch had me out in front of a 12-6 curve. Holy mackerel. Swinging for the fences, and no contact made, so we have an 0-2 count now. And he got me reaching with the slider low and away. There's my kryptonite, boys and girls. And there's now a K next to my name in this one. Not a good day for the Cracker Jack for me. Top of the ninth, we come back to it. Oliver Cosmo's at the plate for the Mets. The Mets are actually down 5-0 now. Nobody out, nobody on. The 0-1 pitch from starter Pablo Gonzalez here. And it's a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in plenty of time. And that is the first out here in the top of the ninth. 2 outs away from shutting out the Mets here. We do take the win. Final score 5-0. A 4-hit shutout for Pablo Gonzalez as he has another complete game on the season. We're going to go on to game number 3 here, see who can win the rubber match of this. Oh, wait, no, this is a 4-game series, not a 3-game series. Ooh. All right, game number 3, here we go. Top of the first, 1 out, nobody on for Oliver Cosmo. He's hitting .257 on the season. Chad Madden is the man on the mound for the Cardinals in this one. 1-1 pitch on the way from the lefty. And it's a ground ball to the right side. Diving stop, throw to first. Pulls the first baseman off the bag. There's a throwing error on me. Dang it, E4. That is my first error of the season. Had perfect fielding up until that. Middle of August, and then I finally screw it up. Top of the first now, 1 out, runner on first. Pete Alonso's at the dish, hitting .259 on the season. 0-1 pitch on the way from lefty Chad Madden. It's a ground ball right to me at second. We'll throw to the shortstop. It's second base. Relay to first in time. And a 4-6-3 double play ends the top of the first. Lisa made up for the error. Bottom half of the inning, 2 outs and nobody on. I'm standing in batting .265. Still in the third spot in the order. Pablo Silva is towing the rubber for the Mets in this one. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the running fastball. Also hits 89 on that slider. First pitch from him. Ripped down the third baseline, but just foul. So an 0-1 count. That was a good one, too. Really ripped on that one. The 0-1 pitch. That one's lofted into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. So we have a single here to start our day in game number 3. Any base hit's a good base hit, at least in my book. Moving on, top of the second. Runners on first and second, 1 away. Cardinals are up 2-0, but Mark Vientos is at the plate for the Mets, only hitting .197 on the season. It's got a 1-1 count here with 2 on and 1 away. Can we get the double play ball? Nope, not going to be a double play. He pops one up just on the border of the infield grass. Infield fly rule in effect. And that makes for the second out here in the top of the second. I like it. Top of the third, we come back. Oliver Cosmo at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Reached on the error that I committed in the first inning. Runner on first and 1 away for him. 2-2 pitch on the way from lefty Chad Madden. Let's see what we get. It's a ground ball right to me at second. We're going to throw to second. Shortstop covering, gets the play. Relays to first, but not in time as he beats it out on the back end. Fielder's choice. Still not a base hit. Now there's 2 away with just the runner on first. Coming back bottom of the third, bases are empty, nobody out, and I get a boss battle against Pablo Silva. What are my options here? Dynamic Challenge says single or better, power swing for a hit, or only swing at pitches in the zone and get a hit. Let's try the single or better. All right, no pressure. First pitch of the at-bat here from Silva. Good four-seamer there, had me just a little behind it. Fouled it away, 0-1 the count. That might be the best pitch I see all at bat. Second pitch from him now. Oh, a slider just above the knees, way out in front of that bad boy, and fouled it away. 0-2 the count after a couple of foul balls on the first 2 pitches. And a chopper to third on the third pitch there because I was out in front of a slider. Throw across the diamond gets me by a step and a half. And that is the first out here in the home half of the third. Top of the fifth, we come back to it. Still a 2-0 ball game. Cardinals on top. Jet Williams is at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Got an 0-1 count with 1 away and nobody on here. And the pitch from Madden is a ground ball to the right side. We're going to get a glove on that. Throw to first will be an easy play for 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Bottom half of the inning, 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 10 on the series. So not exactly great here. First pitch of the at-bat here from Silva, who's still on the mound for the Mets. And I swing at a 4-seamer at the eyes. What am I doing here? 0-1 the count after not making contact on that pitch. Next pitch is a slider low and away. We watched that one, though. So 1-1 the count after not offering at that one. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Silva is inside with a slider. 2-1 the count. Seems like his control has gone out the window here for this at-bat. The next pitch, right down the middle, and we crank one into deep left field. Left fielder's on the run. Is he going to be able to make the play at the wall? Tries to jump to rob it, but nope, that lands in the cheap seats there in the left field bleachers. So there's a home run for me. That's a good way to break out of a slump. Home run number 20 on the season. I'll take it. I'll take it anytime I can get my hands on it. Not the best contact. Looking at that slow-mo replay. That was just a rainbow moonshot. A few rows deep into the bleachers there. So 364 feet is all that went. All right, coming back top of the 6th here. Nobody out, nobody on for Oliver Cosmo. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Has an 0-1 count in this at-bat. Only pitch number 60 of the game for Chad Madden. And he pops one up here. That'll be an easy play. First out is now complete here in the top of the 6th. I like it. Bottom of the 7th, we're coming back to the plate. 2 for 3 days so far after hitting that home run earlier. Runners on first and second, and nobody out here. Let's see what a belly full of Cracker Jack will do for me. Get another dynamic challenge, and gosh, I don't like this at all. We'll try to contact swing to drive in a run. What's it going to hurt? Thad Ward is pitching on for the Mets now. He's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Cutter hits 90, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him is a four-seamer that was a bit behind on, and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Now hitting .331 on the season with runners in scoring position. And a contact hit out to left field again. Is that going to leave? It does. 3-run dinger. Holy cow. 2 at-bats, 2 home runs here against the Mets. It's been a while since I've had a 2-home-run game. That one went .397. Did that end up in Big Mac land? Let's see what the replay's got for us here. Wow. Contact swing. Buried it into the second deck there. Beautiful. I'll take it. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs and nobody on for me. It's an 8-2 ball game. And I'm 3 for 4 on the day with a pair of dingers and a single. Damon Dobson is now on the mound for the Mets in relief. He's got a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer, nothing else quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. It's a four-seamer just above the knees. Got a piece and fouled it away. Late swing there. So we have an 0-1 count. Second pitch from him. And another ripper to left center field. 3 home runs in this game. Are you kidding me? No doubt about it on that one. And it's a 9-2 ball game here. That is 3 straight home runs in 3 at-bats. Wow. 437 feet. Oh, my goodness. What in the heck? Man, I guess there's more than one way to break out of a slump, and that's definitely a good way to do it there. Look at her go. 105 off the bat. Thing of beauty, if I do say so myself. Top of the 9th, it's a 9-2 ball game. Alex Ramirez at the plate for the Mets. He's 0 for 3 on the day, 0 for 10 on the series. 1-2 the count for him here with 1 out and nobody on. Wind up and the pitch from Sir Anthony Dominguez. It's a ground ball to the right side. That'll be an easy play for the second out here in the top of the 9th. Mets are down to their final out here. And Cardinals take the win here in game number 3. We're up 2-1 in this series. Let's move on to game number 4 and see what we can do here. We're going to be able to take 3 out of 4 from a team that's on paper a lot better than us? I don't know. Let's find out. Bottom of the first here. No score. Runner on second, 1 away. I'm batting .270 in the season now after quite the performance yesterday. Blade Tidwell is the man on the mound for the Mets in this one. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 94 on the two-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch just below the knees on the inside corner, and it's called a strike by the home plate umpire. Dude, not cool. 0-1 the count after that called strike below the knees. The 0-1 pitch now from Tidwell. And I'm whiffing on a slider low and away. Hit me with the kryptonite. You got me. All right, 0-2 the count now. Way out in front of that bad boy, too. Oof. The 0-2 pitch now. And that's a chopper to second, so that'll advance the runner to third with the sacrifice ground out. So 2 away here, runner on third in the bottom of the first. A little bit of small ball, but it doesn't come back for anything else on the scoreboard. Still no score here in the top of the third with Ronnie Mauricio at the plate for the Mets. He's hitting .277 on the season. Michael McGreevy is towing the rubber for the Cardinals here. The 1-1 pitch is a ground ball to me at second. We're going to throw to first. Easy play, 1 away here in the top of the third. Mauricio is actually kind of quick down the line there. Bottom half of the inning, we're up 1-0 now. Runner on first and 2 away. I'm standing in with an 0-for-1 on the day. Hitting .269 on the season. Blade Tidwell still on the mound for the Mets here. Let's see what we get with pitch number 1 of this at-bat. Crushed one. That's going to go over the bullpen in left center field. Oh, nope, off the scoreboard above the bullpen in left center field. So I'm just a home run hitting machine now. That is 4 in 2 games. Number 23 on the season. 430 feet. Hot diggity. All right, bottom of the fifth. It's a 4-0 ball game. Blade Tidwell still on the mound for the Mets, and I get a boss challenge against him. Double or better. Contact swing for a hit or draw a walk. Let's try the double or better. What the heck? 4-0 ball game here. Nobody out, nobody on. Pitch number 67 of the game from Tidwell. And it's below the knees to start the at-bat. That four-seamer not going to get the call. 1-0 the count. 5 seasons ago, I hit my first double in the majors. How about that? Slider inside and a bit high. Call the ball, rightfully so. 2-0 the count here in this at-bat. Next pitch. Another home run. Are you kidding me? That is 5 home runs and 6 at-bats into Big Mac land out in deep left field. Holy cow. Dude, they cannot keep me in the yard these last 2 games. That is insane. Oh boy, here we go again. Bottom of the 7th, 5-2 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. 1 out, nobody on for me. I am 2 for 3 on the day with a pair of dingers. Holy cow. Thad Ward's on the mound now for the Mets. He's got that 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the cutter. Nothing else quick. First pitch from the right-hander. Ripped into center field, but that's going to stay on this side of the fence. Center fielder makes the running play out near the alley. And that is the second out here in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the 8th, still a 5-2 ball game. Heliot Ramos at the plate for the Mets now. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Runner on first and nobody out for him. He's got a 1-1 count against reliever Lucas Sims. Wind up and the pitch from the right-hander. That's a little chopper to the right side. Throw to second. Will be in time. Relay to first will not. So that's a fielder's choice. And 1 away now. Still a runner on first. Top of the 9th, still a 5-2 ball game. Jeff McNeil at the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Hit a 2-run dinger in the 7th inning. He's been the Mets' only productive offense so far. Nobody out, nobody on for him. 3-1 pitch on the way from Seranthony Dominguez. And it's a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. 1 away now in the top of the 8th. Couple batters later, we have Luis Gonzalez. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Got a runner on first and 1 away for him. 2-2 the count in this at-bat. A double play here would end the game. Come on, big guy. Ground ball to the left side. That'll be fielded by the shortstop. 6-4. Oh, he beats it out on the back end, so no double play to end the game. 2 away now. Runner on first here in the top of the 9th. And Cardinals win game number 4. We take 3 of 4 when the Mets come to town. How about that? I did not see that coming. But these last 2 wins are definitely powered by the long balls for me. That is 5 home runs in 2 games. My goodness. Oh, what can you do, man? That's the game of baseball for you. You get your butt handed to you some days, and you hand the pitchers their butts on other days. So it's the end of the 4-game series. Also going to be the end of the episode. So for those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.